All right, since we cleaned this side of the carbs, this bike does not want to start. So I pulled a plug. I pulled this one back here, which is actually one of the carbs that we cleaned. I can see we're flooding it. There should not be gas up here. So we're flooding this, and hopefully it's all working correctly in there. But I pulled this plug out and it looks pretty nasty, so we're gonna clean it up and I guess pull all the other plugs out. I did take off the gas tank to get to this stuff. And charging the battery again. I feel like we have enough, but I will clean this up. And then we're gonna see if we do have, this should be the proper spec and everything. But we're really flooded, so I think that's probably why we're not starting. And that's probably that's all my fault. What am I thinking? So yeah, I checked the gas tank, and gas does flow through there, so we're good there. Not worried about the petcock. And this is where it connects, and then it goes over here. So being that we have gas in here, we're probably good with gas flow. And then let's get these cleaned up. And all I'm gonna do is take a wire brush to them and check the gap. I gotta see what it is, but I'm sure gap did not change. So clean these up, put it back in. I will check if we have spark once this is clean. Got this out. We're looking for CR. This is NGK 8EH9. You can have some other ones for higher speed riding and stuff. I cleaned it up with a steel brush. Got it all cleaned up, and we gapped it to, it's sitting right at 0.03 inches. So it's perfect. And look, she's way cleaner now. You can clean it up with this and then take a light sandpaper, just scuff it right in between to make sure the end is clean. And what do we got? What do we got? CR8EH9 NGKs. All right, so carefully. Oh yeah, we want to test spark. Ignition on, crank it while it's touching the head. Good strong spark. We'll put it back in, and so we have spark, should have air, and fuel flow. Here's the front left side. This one looks like this side, so yeah, let's get these cleaned up. One more to go on the front right. Got the IV bottle hooked up. We got gas flow coming in. So clean spark plugs, this should start right. This should start right up, I think. I know what I'm doing. Let's see. It is good gas. And now we're not flooded because we cleaned the spark plugs. Should I hit choke? She's trying. I don't understand. We have spark. We have fuel. Choke is on. There she is. Fire it up. Strong on this side. Strong on that side. I think we're back in action, y'all. Woo, she sounds good. That's all we needed. Clean spark plugs. Out and dries up. It's not pouring out. I think it was just residual what was in there, so we'll let her run and try and get that worked out. Everything else looks dry. Listen to this though. A while back, I went to replace one of these. I figured rather than go spend the money, let's go grab a filter for a tractor, and I can cut a piece out of this. Looks like I never did. I must have found, I must have had a part that had a good filter inside. But we're gonna rip this out cut a piece in, snap it back together, and have a secondary air filter again. Got this bracket reinstalled. Now we're gonna put this filter back in. I don't know why that previous filter was sticky, but it's kind of sticky. So now we'll put that in there. Hopefully that's the right size. I can trim it if I need to. And then pop that back on. And then that mounts on a screw. And that goes right in there. And then we put this on the back. Don't forget your hose clamp on the back of that. You can put that on there for now if you don't want to lose it. And then we'll be completely reinstalled. And we can pop this cover back on and look like we were never here. Now we're getting everything back together. I have the tank back on and hooked up. That's good. I cleaned up the throttle tube and I gotta get some adhesive because you see this is not strong on there. So I gotta glue that back down. And hopefully this will work. Whew. That's all we got. Sounding way better. See how she does. The idle's around 2. I don't know if that's because it's not warmed up. Idling a little high. Go down here and turn this out a little bit. Nope, that's the wrong way. Turn it just a little bit. Then you'll flip the throttle and let it settle. I didn't really turn it, I guess. I like to get it to a point where it just purrs. It doesn't falter. I like it around 1,500. They want you at 1,000, but I think that's just a little low. Going the wrong way again. 15 sounds good to me. That works good. All right. All that noise just completely stops. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the seat on and put some JB Weld on that grip, and hopefully I'm gonna let it set. Can't be riding with that. Maybe we'll take this out for a spin once that sets up. So got to put this back on now that it's running good. Remember, I need to put that filter back on here too. That's around here somewhere. But that filter goes on here, goes into the body there, the air box. And don't forget to put your choke and your idle adjustment back into this bracket. And then everything can be buttoned up. So guys, I will see you on the next one. I'll put up a picture of this all buttoned up, and we should be good. This thing gets a clean bill of health. I will see you on the next one. Get out and ride your 94 Honda Magna. And we forgot to turn the key off. There we go. I'll see you guys on the next one.